because I was like the only woman. I'm the only person like raising money. I can't afford to be here. So maybe I don't belong here. My name is Nicole Santiago, and I am here at base camp going for the summit of Everest. I will officially be the very first female to climb Everest as a Puerto Rican American woman. Well, I started working in Yosemite National Park when I was 17 years old. I fell in love with hiking and being outdoors and climbing mountains, and it just got bigger and bigger and bigger, as obviously you can see. This is kind of as big as it can get. And I've been climbing mountains ever since, and probably like every 3 or 4 years, because I have to save money. Climbing is expensive. So I started climbing. I did my first of the 7 summits when I was 25. And I've been just climbing slowly, ticking them off. This is the first time I've had to raise money and get sponsors, and I'm fully sponsored. So I feel super, super grateful to be here. I'm one of 5 kids. I have 3 older brothers. My dad was a Boy Scout leader, so there was sportiness around me, but my dad's Puerto Rican, and there was a little bit of a cultural thing about, women do women things and men do men things. And it wasn't until I kind of got into my 20s and realized I can do the same things that my brothers are doing, and I love to do them. And I just kind of started slowly just becoming more confident and being a woman that can do whatever I want, and I don't have to stay within the margins that I felt like I had to growing up. I actually train in a very weird way because I'm a flight attendant. So I can't just have a normal regimen. Like when I was training for Denali, I actually carried a sled with me to the airport everywhere I went. And I would go to the hotel, put weights in it, and like leave the hotel and just walk around whatever city I was in with a sled. And people thought I was crazy. So kind of same thing for this one. I live at sea level. I'm flying all the time. And so a lot of my training was going in the stairway at whatever hotel I was at with my backpack and a deprivation mask and climbing stairs for hours. I mean, I had to get really creative. And also I couldn't afford a special trainer. So I just reached out to the local gym where I live and said, hey, I'm trying to do this. And I just asked the random trainer there if they'd sponsor me. And he said, I've never trained a mountaineer before, but I'm willing to help you. And so it's just been this like grassroots type of experience. Because I'm kind of this not who you expect type of person, I accumulate all these random types of sponsors who just want to believe in kind of the the person you don't expect to do these things, and then it's kind of snowballed. And especially in Puerto Rico, I've have schools that have T-shirts with my name on it and like raising money. And I feel more grateful for the $50 or the $100 I raise than, some of the donors that I've had that have given me thousands of dollars, because it means so much to have so much community support, especially in Puerto Rico. Trying to raise money in this sport as a woman is completely different than a man, because a lot of people that want to follow me or want to be interested are looking at appearances and what I look like. And I just feel like as a woman, I've had to like tiptoe around, am I doing this enough? Am I, pretty enough? Am I like, showing this image enough? And at the same time, sometimes that doesn't really equate to who I feel like I really am, but I have to portray this specific type of image in order to get sponsors and people to follow me. And a lot of the sponsors have to correlate with how much followers I have. So it is a really challenging thing to do. My experience as a woman needing to be a trailblazer in mountaineering has been really challenging sometimes, because this is the very first time ever in my expeditions that I've been with another woman. There's one other woman in our camp out of 20 men. And so, there's always been this feeling like I have to prove myself a little bit. But as I've been continuing to climb, I've actually felt like I've let it loose a little bit. And I feel like I am myself, and I'm feminine, and I'm girly, and I bring glitter, and I all my gear is bedazzled, and I feel like I can just be myself a little bit and I don't have as much to prove. I had a moment when I was like, I don't belong here because I was like the only woman. I'm the only person like raising money. I can't afford to be here. So maybe I don't belong here. And I've had to like push through that and be like, that's exactly why I do belong here. Because there's a lot of people that think they don't belong because they don't see other people that look like them. But that's exactly why I need to be here, and exactly how I think I'll feel when I get to the summit is like the type of people that you don't think belong. Those are the people that need to know that they're represented and they can go for their dreams. It doesn't have to be Everest, but if you don't see someone that is an example, that doesn't mean that you can't go for what you want to do and be that person that shows the example for other people. Like when you have an image of who's on top of a mountain, you probably don't think of someone like me. And so I've had to fight that. But that's more of a reason why I feel like I want to be on the top and just be that representative.